everyone, I'm Anne-Marie from Brambleberry.com, and it is my favorite time of the year, the time that we get to celebrate you, our makers, by showcasing all of our makers of the month. It was so fun shopping for all of these products to show you what our makers of the month make. And what is a maker of the month? Every month, Brambleberry chooses a soap maker from the hashtag BrambleOn on Instagram to feature. So these are makers that personify the entrepreneurship, making really cool things, creativity, handmade is best made, all of those things. And we choose one every single month to feature on our newsletter, our Instagram account, and on our website. If you want to be a maker of the month, because we do get that question a lot, just make sure when you're posting on social media, you hashtag it BrambleOn. We literally scroll through looking for things that catch our eyes, stories that really showcase the Brambleberry spirit, and that's how we choose our maker of the month. To see all those makers, we do have a maker of the month page, so you can head over to Brambleberry.com to see all of this year's makers, all of last year's makers, previous year's makers, and right now, let's look at this year's makers and get unboxing. So our very first soap maker of the month we are featuring is 3 of Cups Soapery. Laura named her company after, yes, the tarot card, which is all about fulfillment and happiness. She is a mother who makes soap at night after her littles have gone to bed. And by day, she is a geophysicist that works in the energy sector. I'm so excited to see what she has. So first of all, she's got this adorable little inclusion that has a special rock in it, or excuse me, a crystal, a nice cute sample. And then this is packaged so beautifully. Ooh, it's always fun to see what I ordered. I love the size of this Bath Fizzy. And then these soaps are fantastic. Look at these inclusions she has. This is a really beautiful design. And all of these really showcase soap making mastery. These designs are really well thought out. And then this, I'm excited to see. This is the Crantastic Scrub made with scrubbing cranberry beads. These are so difficult to try and figure out how to package. I really appreciate how she was thoughtful with the wax paper so that the oil won't get all over the box. That was brilliant. A solid scrub bar. Love the smell. These are such cute bars of soap, and this is such a nice way to label the soap as well. I love everything I got in this little succulent. The most cute. It's really clear to me that she appreciates landscapes, and obviously she's a geophysicist, clearly appreciates the elements and the earth. Just a phenomenal exploration of everything you can do in the soap industry and soap world. Yay, thanks for being one of our makers of the month, Laura. And next we have Brittany from Body Cove soap. I'm so excited to see these. Brittany started making soap a few years ago and actually learned from the Soap Queen blog, which makes me feel great. She focuses a lot on fruit-based soaps. So like this one is raw fig, brown sugar, and maple syrup. Yum. I love this aesthetic. It is so clean and so coordinated. I also appreciate the extra information in the box, like introducing herself and her ethos. And then this one talks about how she's plastic free and how she has zero waste in her business. Let's take a look at some of her products. So this is a beautiful look. She's beveled the edges. I really appreciate that extra attention to detail. And then this one is a raw peach and chamomile. So she's got raw fruit in it, which is wonderful. One of the nice things about cold process soap is you can add raw fruit and vegetables during the soap making phase, and that lye, the sodium hydroxide, has a pH that is high enough that it will typically neutralize anything that might possibly grow from those fresh fruits and vegetables. Beautiful color. You can tell it was poured in a nice trace because I see those air bubbles again with that nice finishing bevel. Let's see, and then we have some pain relief salve with arnica, comfrey leaf, cayenne pepper, menthol, olive oil. Wow, this would be great for post like marathon or post triathlon or even just anything, gardening. Sometimes gardening can be a little bit intense. That'd be really nice for any sore muscles. Aloe and oat butter, a creamy herbal unscented butter for ultra sensitive skin. And it clearly has a call out that it's safe for baby skin too, which I love. What's so funny is of course it's unscented and all I want to do is Smell it. Smells like nothing because it's unscented. This is such a beautiful collection. I love how cohesive the entire thing is. Our next soap maker of the month is Jenna from Loam and Lather, and she's been making soap for over 8 years. I love her focus on florals and her beautiful toppings in her soap. She's taking a little break to really focus on family right now, so we don't have any of her soaps to show, but take a look at some of these still photos. Inspiring, right? She differentiates herself by specializing in really intricate tops with these florals and seashells, and wow, what a beautiful bar of soap. You better believe that as soon as her stuff is available again, I am going to be checking her shop out to get some of this stuff in person. Our next maker of the month is Elizabeth from Soap Avenue. She's out of Pennsylvania and she does soap full time. She started out as a trauma nurse and then started doing soap on the sides, and it eventually became such a thing that she was able to quit her job and just do soap full time. The first thing that stands out to me is how cute this is. It's a little thank you for your purchase, and then reminds us to go visit her Instagram and her Facebook pages, which I think is brilliant. There's a little cute handmade note in there that makes me feel loved, and everything is so beautifully wrapped too. It's clear there's a lot of love and thought, and wow, right off the bat, I'm seeing a lot of beautiful toppings in these soaps. Obviously, I ordered these right around the fall, so you can tell that this was the fall collection. One of the things I really appreciate about Elizabeth is that she also does a wide variety of things. So she does a lot of skincare products, deodorant, herbal face care, that type of thing. These are packaged really well to ensure that they get to me or any customer safely in transit. I love this. And while I'm unpacking, I'm reading her note, and it says, "You literally are the reason I have a soap business. I watched all of your videos on soap making over 6.5 years ago, and I was hooked immediately." Thank you. That makes me feel loved. I read online that she wanted to initially have an all-natural skincare line, so that's really fun. Some of the things I'm really seeing here are very professional, gorgeous packaging. These, I love that the fonts match. You can tell that there's been a lot of thought put into this. This is a natural lotion with magnesium. Magnesium's really good for helping to soothe sore muscles, actually. And so it helps with cramping. So again, for like a long distance runner, anybody that works out, this is really a beautiful example of some nice layering. I love the little toppings as well. They add some cute interest to this bar. That is definitely something I'm seeing, is really beautiful toppings, gorgeous colors. Smells amazing. Now, Elizabeth sells her product at a cute little shop across the street from her soap company where she makes all her products, and it's a really nice little retail area. So if you're ever in that area, you should definitely stop by and see it in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. So this is her Rose and Aloe Natural Face Cream, and it's got rose hip seed oil, meadow foam seed oil, kukui nut, shea butter, carrot seed. I mean, this thing is chock full of beautiful, efficacious ingredients. And I love how it feels on the skin. It's got great slip, and I can tell that it's going to absorb in really nicely. Beautiful work. I love all the natural skincare products I got, and I can't wait to try them. Emily from Dear Botanicals is our next maker. Ooh, I love this already. So Emily grew up in Canada to Taiwanese immigrant parents, and so many of her products utilize things that you traditionally find in her culture. And so things like oolong tea, she focuses a lot on natural botanicals and natural colorants. You can see that all of her stuff is beautifully wrapped. One, it does a great job really presenting a cohesive line, but it also makes sure that it gets to me safely, which I appreciate. Her focus is natural and things that really give a nod to her Taiwanese heritage. She was a TV producer back in the day and then changed careers and found Brambleberry and our Soap Queen videos, which makes me feel great. I love that we are able to inspire her creativity and this creative outlet. This is so beautifully wrapped. If I was given this as a gift, my heart would soar. All right, here we go. I'm ripping it like a kid on Christmas morning. Handmade artisan soap, also beautifully wrapped again. Wow, this looks so great. Totally ready for gifting. I love the sticker, and here we go. Can't wait to see what's inside. I think it is a collection of handmade soap. Here we go. Yes, it is. Oh, Now that is gorgeous. I love that the fonts are really clean. They're sans serif fonts. So they look very modern, very mod, and indigo. Clearly this is named after the color that's in here. And Iron Goddess handmade soap. And this one has essential oil blends of bergamot, frankincense, lavender, cedarwood, and also, again, a nod to her heritage, has Taiwanese oolong tea extract. It smells so good and so fresh. One of my favorite things to do is eat one bar from each creator home every single year and then spend a couple months going through each particular type of soap maker, and every single one of them almost has like a fingerprint when it comes to creating their soaps, how they cut them, what they use, what their base oils are, and it's so intriguing and fun to try them out. This one has black sesame in it. Again, another nod to her heritage. Emily, fantastic job. I cannot wait to try out your products. Our next maker of the month is Tim from Sleepy Hollow Handmade. And one of the things I love about Tim and his husband Joey, who's very supportive of him and the soap business, they do craft shows together. It's very sweet. He primarily focuses on really colorful, gorgeous bars of soap. He does a few other things like a shampoo bar and this deodorant. I'm really excited to try the deodorant. And one of the reasons I was drawn to their company was because of the colors they use in all of their products. Really colorful, really happy bars of soap that just make me want to smile without even smelling them. And I like that you can smell really through this beautiful packaging. As a consumer, when you're walking through, you can pick it up and smell. Because what do we do as consumers? We look and we say, oh, that's pretty. And the first thing we do when it's any handmade product is shove it right in our nose. And this way you can smell the bar, you can see the bar. It's very appealing. Ooh, how fun are these? Shower steamers. Whee! If you've never played with a shower steamer, they're kind of a play on a bath fizzy, but they have a lot of essential oils in them. You toss them in the bottom of your shower, and these ones are, I think I got eucalyptus ones, but these ones are mint. And so like say you're feeling a little congested, you toss it in the bottom of your shower, you let the steam and the eucalyptus and the mint waft up, and that helps to kind of clear out your lungs and your throat and all of that. So I love that play on a bath fizzy. One of the things that I also really appreciate about Tim and his soap making is the technique and the mastery. He doesn't just make one type of soap. So this looks like it's probably layers and a drop swirl, although don't quote me. And then we have a beautiful swirl on top. And then, but he also does other fun things. Like, so this right here, perfect layers. I can see that this took a lot of effort, a lot of patience, really showcases some mastery, and not just mastery of the soap making techniques, but mastery of like, what is trace? How long do I need to wait for this? It's a beautiful pastel as well. And we know that that was done intentionally because there is another rainbow soap here that is really bright. So this pastel was done intentionally. And you can tell, again, with this packaging, it's cohesive, trying to be environmentally friendly with these recycled paperboard. I can't wait to use this shampoo bar. So Tim, with Joey's help, and of course Molly, your dog, and your 2 cats, these are awesome. Congratulations on such a cool business. I can't wait to see what you create next. You know I'll be in line to buy it. And our next maker of the month is Kimberly from Coastside Creations. Ooh, this is cute. I love that. Happiness is homemade. And then a nice little lavender spray. Fun fact about Kimberly is she has been an esthetician for over 20 years, and she gets to work with her teenage daughters in this business, which is fun. They help her package and all of that kind of good stuff. She's been an esthetician her entire life, which is why, of course, she got into this business, because she loved to create products for skin and for skincare. She has a lot of beautiful, fun things with bath fizzies, body souffle, soap, and of course, this is all packaged really cohesively. I really like the look and feel of all of this. I did get to meet her this year at the Handmade Soap Guild show in Kansas City, so that was a real treat for me. One of the things I like about this soap is just this little tiny finishing touch on the top with, I think it's probably poppy seeds. Just adds a little bit of differentiation to this bar. If you're looking at this and you're like, are those from the same soap maker? I don't know that you'd guess that they were, because this one is so wild and whimsical, and this one is so classic and so beautiful and understated. This is the Green Tea and Aloe Soothing and Hydrating Hyaluronic Serum. Brambleberry just started playing around with hyaluronic serum, so I can't wait to try this one, especially because it's created by an esthetician. This is, so she's calling her skin moisturizer an herbal veil. Love that marketing. I think that's really nice. And then this adorable soap ends. You know, soap makers are always like, what do I do with all the excess I have, right? Because you always end up with little soap ends. Some of them shred it, some of them make little samplers, and I love how Kimberly has packaged these samplers because these are so appealing in this little box and they look really great. Bath fizzies are nice. One of the things I noticed about the bath fizzies is they've got a little bit of hand-painted mica on there that adds some interest. It makes the bath fizzy look a little bit more appealing on the shelf. And then this Siren Song Mermaid, obviously perfect colors for mermaid. This is a really great assortment of products. I love how Kimberly really stepped out of her comfort zone with skincare as an esthetician and went into body care and bath fizzies and all kinds of stuff. I can't wait to see what you do next. So our next maker of the month is Marie from Humblebee Me, and you might be familiar with her YouTube channel already. She's got quite a following because she is a force for helping people figure out how to formulate hair care and skincare products. She flew out to Bellingham, Washington earlier this year and helped us formulate our hair care conditioning mask base. She also filmed some videos with us on how to make solid shampoo bars. We love her. We cannot speak highly enough of her formulations. And of course, she has this awesome book. So if you're interested in learning how to make makeup and skincare, go grab her book. If you'd like to learn more about Marie, make sure you check her out. She's got a bunch of online courses you can take, and of course, a really great YouTube channel. Thanks for being our Maker of the Month, Marie. Our next Maker of the Month is Janie from Acryla Soaps. And she sells at a variety of stores. She's got some really great retailers that she sells at in her community. And then I see that she sent us something really special. It's a custom Brambleberry Bath Fizzy. Wow. Okay. I'm touched. This is really sweet. Thank you for this. This is so sweet of you to do. Everybody in the studio is totally in awe and super excited. So one of the things that Janie used to do, she went to school to be, I think, a graphic designer, and she did art and sculpting, and I think she's done a little bit of jewelry making. Janie also does martial arts in her spare time. So she is one multi-passionate, multi-talented entrepreneur. She's got a very relatable, personable Instagram account. When she says she's excited in any of her videos, you can palpably feel her excitement. One of the things I like is that she has a wide variety of things that she makes. She makes soaps. This is a perfume. Right here, she's got some solid whipped body sugar scrubs. So she has a wide variety of things that she sells. She will custom print some of her own molds. So she does a little bit of 3D printing for her own custom molds. And so that's why you have some of these really cute things that she's got that are unique to just her. I love that she's taken a great point of view in making things her own. So she's got the same exact ingredients as everybody else does, but she's really made it a twist on it to make it clear that she's got an artistic background, and she's taking all of her history and turning it into a really cool and awesome business. You can really see that graphic designer and artistic background in everything she's doing, because even like this, she's got different patterns on the top of the soap that make this, what might have been a more simplistic, plainer soap, really stand out and look fantastic. I really also appreciate that she specifically calls out on her labels that these are made in small batches in her studio. And then on this label here, she has a thank you note for supporting her small business and her family, which I think is really a sincere way to showcase, hey, buying from a handcrafted soap maker is different than buying from a big multinational conglomerate. And I think that's a really nice way to do that. And thank you, Janie, again for these bath fizzies. These are awesome. They are going to 100% be on the Brambleberry wall of happiness as you walk into the Brambleberry offices in Bellingham, Washington. So thank you for this, and thank you for being our Maker of the Month. Our next Maker of the Month is Danny from Amber and Oak, and Danny's got a really interesting story. She started making candles in her mom's basement, and I'm really excited because she's just announced on her Instagram account that she's moving out of mom's basement and into another shop, which means she's growing that much. She also loves to garden, and so one of the things she makes is beautiful handcrafted wreaths with things that she has foraged. This makes her really popular for weddings, and her floral arrangements that she's done for them with dried flowers are just fantastic. Another thing I really like is this attention to detail. We've got a wax seal, and I know that, I know it just comes off, but it really does give that wow factor when I'm opening it. Her candle is packaged really securely. It's not going anywhere. This is Old Stone Cottage, and I like that this is a really different look than the other packaging we've seen. Again, showcasing that with your point of view, your branding, and strong kind of adherence to your brand guidelines, you can really look different than any other maker out there and find a niche. So this Old Stone Cottage smells delicious, like chai and spice. Freshly harvested lavender. Like I said, Dani loves to garden, so a lot of the stuff is foraged by her. And she's focused really heavily on aromatherapy and how things look. I really enjoyed looking all at her Instagram account because she's got such a strong point of view on there. I love this amazing kit because it's got these cute little matchsticks in it. It's got some selenite. It's got some Palo Santo. So if you want to be doing any witchy spells, this girl's got you covered. Home sweet home. Let's give this one a smell. Smells like butterscotch and rum. Oh, it's tobacco and caramel. That makes a lot of sense. I think this is so cool. It's mystical, it's magical. It's not quite cottagecore. It's mystical, magical, witchy cottagecore. I love it. I mean, Dani made a wreath out of lichen and fungi and twigs. It's incredible. This is someone that has such a personality and point of view and attention to detail. I can't wait to keep checking the shop because I would like another one of these wreaths for my house. Love it. And our final maker for the month is Mandy from Sweet Home Soaps in Alabama. And one of the things I really love about Mandy's story is that she is a neonatal ICU nurse. She started making soap in 2018. She had a friend that made hot process soap, and then she decided to learn how to make soap herself. And so she watched all the Brambleberry videos, the Soap Queen TV videos, and made her very first bars of soap with our Brambleberry light calculator, which is so cool. She has really got the embeds down, she's got the toppers down, and she fantastically does other things. So we have lotions. I went a little overboard ordering this time because all of these soaps were so appealing and her shop was so well stocked that I just couldn't stop myself. Oh, cute, it's a little peachy bottom. Little peachy bottom. So one of the things I'm noticing about Mandy in her packaging is that she knows what needs to have extra TLC. So this is a traditional swirl. Right here we have a striking swirl with mica, but we also have a little bit of soap frosting on top. These are handmade soap frosting roses. Here you can see Mandy has an eye for design. We've got multiple layers. We've got some sideways pouring to really showcase that this is a mountain scene. A cactus embed, a sun embed, and then a topping on top. Like, wow, that is some serious design chops. I want to show you how cute this adorable mushroom soap is. Like, how wonderful is that? We have our little tiny raindrop. We have multiple pores here, so this is a beautiful wispy swirl top. Layers from the forest floor. One last thing I want to point out is that this is a coconut milk soap, so it's going to be extra luxurious and lovely. Another thing I'm seeing here, again with the versatility of the design and the technique ability that Mandy is showcasing, is we have a Taiwan swirl here. Like, it's the classic Taiwan swirl. This technique is really fantastic to do. It requires being patient, really getting your color theme correct, and then working to get this Taiwan swirl. Mandy is a very talented soap maker. All the techniques you see, wow, she has got them down. I cannot wait to use one of these bars. I'll probably steal this one for myself because I do love a good coconut oil and coconut milk soap. Thank you so much for watching our video about all of our makers of the month. Please support them. They're so fantastic. You can find all of their shops and all their links in the description below. And remember, if you want to be a maker of the month, hashtag all your creations Bramble on. We're always searching for our next maker of the month, and we love the inspiration that the Bramble on hashtag provides. Until next time, happy soaping. And everything you make is the best, and everything you make is the best. You don't trust the button.
I don't trust it.
Today's the day.
Yeah.
Today's the day. So exciting, okay? So exciting. First, I need to figure out how to open the box. There we go. She's got such a cute little shop in that bigger shop. And your soaps and Okay, you have to cut them. I'm not trying to eat it. Creative, I said that wrong. I meant creativity and creative at the same time, and my brain went bad. And my breath would catch in my throat, and I would burst out into song.
Yeah.
Beauty and the Beast, ever just the same. Okay, everybody needs handmade soap. Woo. Hair care mask base, our hair conditioning base are just, okay. She helped us formulate.
Look at it.
Ah, I know. It has a bee on it. The actual bee, look, the trademark bee. She 3D prints her own bath fizzy molds. I know this because I was obsessed with her earlier today. She's also a martial arts artist. So she also does martial arts. How do I even say martial arts? Why does it sound so weird now? We have a really cool like Brambleberry branded shrine. Shrine? No, not shrine. No.
That we pray to every
morning. Pray to the soap gods. Okay, seriously, I don't understand what happened. I went nuts, clearly. No. It's like the never ending box of soap. It's not gonna quit.